All right, distance learners, remember when we do these for your daily points, all you need to do is send me a picture, but they need to look identical to what I do. So I want to make sure you've watched this. So there's a few things I might do a little different than your teacher. That's okay, but I still want you to write them down. So we're going to go look at number 4 first. And when we're adding or subtracting, you already know, because this is like day 2 or 3 of this, that you need a common denominator. I think the best way to find it is to go take the highest number on the bottom, which in this case is a 9, and I want you distance learners to write it over on the side. You guys here, I know you're here watching, so you don't actually have to, but let's go take, where's yours, Jackson? Thank you. All right, so you ask yourself, does the other one, the 6, go evenly into 9? And in this case, the answer is no. 6 does not fit evenly into 9. Had that been a 3x though, the answer would be yes. If your answer is yes, you just found the number you need. If your answer is no, you go to the next multiple of it. You can either add 9 to it or multiply by 2, but where this guy is not working, so then you ask yourself, does 6 go into 18 evenly? Yes. So you just found the number part of your LCD. Watch me do that with number 2. I'm going to go look down here. I'm going to look at the biggest one, then pull it off to the side. I'm going to say, does 6 go into 12? Yes. Does 4 go into 12? Yes. It's your LCD. If at any time I'd said no, I'd have to bump 12 up to 24. So if you work with the big one, you'll find the smallest. Some people last hour chose 36 for this. And I was like, you need to find the smallest one. So 18 is definitely in my LCD. Then you grab the highest power of the variables. The what? Highest power. Those are tied. So the highest power of the variables is x. But had this been an x squared, I'd grab x squared. Had this one been an x cubed, I'd grab x cubed. All right, so that's how you find your LCD. My LCD is 18x. So I'm going to go 18x on the bottom. I'm going to go 18x on the bottom over here. Then you're just going to need to give it what it does not have. This one has a 6, and it has the x. But to get the 18, what am I going to need to do? I need an 18. Multiply by what? 3. Yeah. Multiply by 3 because I need an 18x, and that would mean, oh, I need to triple it. I need to triple it. All right. Now ask yourself on this one. I need an 18x, and I have a 9x. I'm so close, but I don't have it, right?
2.
What do I need to multiply by?
2.
2. There's my 18x, and then the top has to go by 2. Make sure you put it in parentheses, and then you just multiply. 3 times 3, 3 times 2, and on the other side, 2 times 5, and 2 times 1. All right, so the goal with addition and subtraction, which this whole worksheet is to get the LCD. Once you have it, you keep it, and then you add or subtract the tops. This one's addition, so I'm just going to say 9x's can go with the 10x's, and I have 9 of them plus 10 of them, so I have 19x's. And then my lone numbers are -6, and I'm going up 2. So I'll go -4. Before I circle it as my final answer, I should really ask myself if I can factor anything out to see if it cancels, but 19's prime, like nothing goes into it. So this guy is completely done. So I want you guys, whether you're at home or working with me here, I want you off to the side to write down what you think the LCD is. I won't come and look. See if you get it. The LCD, not just like any common denominator. You want the smallest one that all of those go into. All right, here we go. You focus on the bigger number. You ask yourself, does 2 go into it? Yes. You ask yourself, does 3 go into it? Yes. That becomes my LCD. If at any point I said no, I'd bump the 6 up to a 12, and I'd ask myself those same questions. Does that make sense? So then I give myself x's. How many do I need? The highest power I see. What's the highest power I see? X. Excellent. Pardon the pun. All right. So now to get 6x, this one's got a double. So I'm going to have to double. To get 6x, this guy's got a triple. You give it what it does not have. This guy's got a triple. This guy's already 6x, so it means nothing, so do nothing with it. It's not that hard. This is kind of a lot of work, right, Jackson? So I'm going to put my LCD on the bottom, and then I'm going to do what I said. I need to double. Don't forget your multiplying. So 2 times 1 is 2. Don't make it a 3. And then I got to dump this guy in, and I've got 9x. And I have 12 with the 4 times 3. And this one I didn't mess with because it had the LCD, so I didn't need to give it anything. You guys out there, am I going too fast, or I don't have the distance learners here to know? Are we good? Yeah. All right. So am I done? Yeah. First of all, the top's a hot mess, right? I've got 10, 19, one more. I've actually got 20 X's up on the top. And then I've got 1, 2, 14, 15, 16 on the top. In last hour, they could not find this because all the answers are at the bottom. And it's because that last thing I said to do up here, I said make sure you see if you can factor that, because if so, it might cancel. So let's go down here. Is there anything that goes into 20 and 16?
2.
2, and if I pull it out, I can cancel it with the 6. So I'm going to go over here and say we've got a 2. Oh, there's a bigger number than 2. 4. Yeah, there's a 4, but good thinking, times 5x plus 4, all over 6x. And now you can cancel this with that. What can you take out of both of them? 2. Yeah, so in your answer sheet, you will find, I think all the answers are on there, you should find a 2 times 5x plus 4 over 3x. Did you find it? Because you should cross them off when you find them. All right, now we're going to go to the very last one, number 20. All right, let's talk about that LCD. I give you time to find it, but I actually want you guys to be able to work. Let's go look at number 20. What number do I focus on?
The bottom.
The bottom. Which number down there? 9. The 9. I ask myself, does 3 go into 9?
Yes.
Yes. And if this one hadn't been here, guys at home, I'm saying if this one wasn't here, I just found my number. But 6 doesn't go into 9. So 9 isn't my LCD. I go
18.
to the, yes. I go to 18 and I ask myself the same questions. Does 3 go into 18? Yes. Does 6 go into 18? Yes. There's my LCD number. How many X's do I need?
Squared.
3.
The most, yeah. I need to grab the highest power. It contains 2 X's and 1 X. So you grab the highest power. Now you're going to go down here. You're going to go put your 18x cubed, and you're going to give it what it does not have. Are you ready? To get the 18, what does the bottom need? For sure, a 3. And to get 3 x's, what's x squared? That's what I need to multiply the top by as well. All right? Go to the next one. To get to 18, what does 3x squared need? 6. To get 3 x's, what does it need? X. Just 1. Yeah, you're right. Just one of them. So this is times 6x. The last one's almost got everything it needs. It has enough x's, but what does it still need? A 2. Excellent, Amaria. So now we just have to go be very careful. We're going to dump this sucker in. 3x squared times x to the first is 3x cubed. 3x squared times a negative 4 is a minus 12x squared. 1 times anything is itself there on the middle term. Don't forget you're multiplying that in for a 14 and a minus 6x. Is it done? You won't find that anywhere down below, right? What goes together on the top?
6x.
All right, 6x minus 6x gives you what?
X.
No,
0.
none of them. 7x minus 6x is x.
1.
But 6 of them minus 6 of them, what's 6 minus 6?
0.
0. So the x's are completely gone. But before you go circle your answer, to make sure you're going to find it, ask yourself, can I pull anything out of these 3 numbers? And the answer is, I could pull a 3 out of these 2, but 3 doesn't go into 14. You might say, I can pull a 2 out of these 2, but 2 doesn't go into. So now it's done, and you should be able to find it. So let's go search for that answer. So some of them, if you're not finding it, that's what happened last hour. I actually recorded last hour and I neglected to tell them that if you're not finding your answer, it's because you might be able, here it is. You might be able to take something out. And this was our answer to number 10, right? And they weren't finding theirs because they hadn't factored something out. So I'm going to stop the video. I don't like them to be more than 10 minutes. Those of you at home should continue working if you're in the zone. Those of you in here have to keep working. So it's kind of time to go, but I'll come and help you if you need it. I just need, give me a minute to upload this and I will be right with you.